Hello friends and welcome to Fey Earth, a magical world set in an alternate 19th century Earth, where every creature from folklore and fairy tale is real, have always been real, and lived alongside humanity. Join our adventurers as they explore a world of arcane mysteries and danger, where the new scientific and industrial age collides with an ancient world of fairy and magic. When last we left our heroes, the party was having something of a rest morning, certainly, while they waited for the strange effects of Justine's magical experimental mishap to fade away. Some of the group went off and met with the mayor, who had introduced himself to Sylvia the previous night. And so they met with Mayor Charles Soivray, asking if he would know if there was anybody in the area with magical abilities, specifically in the areas of divination, hoping that this might help them find information on Mina and Justine's lost brothers. He sent them to Madame Anne Choisy, the sister of the priest, who is a local midwife and healer and has some minor healing magics, but very minor, and she told them no, that she was in no way able to help them. The mayor also asked the group if they would stay a bit longer and help, because he's saying that there's been an increase in strange activities and occurrences in the area. Also told them that some farmers had seen evidence of what they believe was an attack by direwolves. There are direwolves living in the Tronçais forest, and they on rare occasions do come out and attack livestock. And the farmers are offering 5 gold for every direwolf killed. The gendarmerie would help somewhat, but they're very hesitant to go into the forest themselves. And they headed back to the inn, where they saw that Justine was fully returned to normal and sitting down for lunch. A massive hulking figure wandered into the inn, deposited a stag, which he was carrying across his shoulders, onto the bar bench, and was greeted with adulation by the innkeeper as the party has finally laid eyes on the local legend, the great hero, Phillipe Du Bois. And we return now to the party. Yes, Philippe, finally back. I thought you were getting lost with all those widows. Good to see you, my man. And he says, John, it's always great to see you. Where's your beautiful wife? And he says, no, none of that. He's like, ha ha ha. I see some of the older men who like sit in the corner. Oh, it's Dubois. It's like, hello there, man. How are you today? Oh, it's great to be back home. And oh, excuse me, mademoiselle. And he says, seeing now your group at the table. Pardonnez-moi. My name is Phillipe Du Bois. I am one of the locals here.
Oh, we heard about you.
Oh, please. I'm sure it's all
fanciful
tales.
Famed tracker. There were some issues in the town while you were away, but we handled it just fine.
We did, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not just a tracker, though, but a hunter as well.
Oh.
I am quite an accomplished hunter, yes, that is true. It's great to hear that you were able to help the townsfolk while I was away. They often come to me when they have problems, and it's great to see some clearly strong and able women able to deal with these matters as well.
Sylvia is smiling, but it's very obviously not reaching her eyes at all. It's like, oh, aren't you nice?
I will say, he is ridiculously beautiful. A man should not be this beautiful. Like, you can almost see the muscles in his pecs and biceps rippling under his very nice hunter's coat, and his jawbone, his cheekbones, it's like, seriously, were you chiseled from marble? It's ridiculous how good looking this man is. And you're all like, he's clearly quite strong, because you're seeing how the stag that he just, a young stag that he just dropped onto, it's like, that thing must have weighed easily 80-90 kilos, if not more. And he just flipped it onto the thing, no bother. It's like, okay, this guy's like,
okay, fair enough.
So,
Do you often deposit stags on...
Oh, this was a gift from my dear friend Jean.
What a disgusting display of masculinity. You couldn't have brought it round the back, no? I mean, we're eating here.
And you'll be eating that in a few days, mademoiselle.
Exactly.
I hope not.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, actually.
Once it's, I mean, Jean, of course, knows how to hang these creatures properly. I've already gutted it for him, of course. But yes, in a few days, that's going to make a fine meal. For several days, in fact.
I haven't.
Don't doubt that at all.
Maria will probably make some wonderful pies as well. It'll be,
I haven't eaten venison in a while. So.
Oh, I quite love it. No, it is quite lovely. Venison, grouse. There's very few creatures that
I ate quite a lot of it when I was living in a forest, but...
Really? Which forest was that, mademoiselle?
Oh, crap. I have not got that in my backstory.
You don't need to give a specific forest. You can just say where it was.
Okay. Oh, it was south of here. Few days travel.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
I spent some time there, yeah.
Oh. I do quite like the night sky, a blanket of moss and underneath me. It's nothing like connecting with nature. That primal energy.
Yeah, actually,
I'm sure that he just gets up and goes to the bar and gets a drink.
I was trying to say to Mina that sleeping on moss, there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm happy when I'm out and tracking something.
I can create quite a comfortable surface to sleep on out of moss.
That's quite an admirable skill.
I'm pretty sure the widows don't mind sleeping on moss beds from time to time either.
Well, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, mademoiselle.
Oh, you don't have to say anything. Your reputation fills in all the blanks.
Villagers like to idly gossip.
We know all about gossip. Come on now, don't be so. But yeah, it's always interesting to find somebody who is, tracking and hunting things.
I do enjoy
similar business.
Madame, it's been quite some time since I met a member of your esteemed order, the Swiss Guard.
Thank you.
Quite legendary fighters.
Yes. Many of my family are members of the order. So
I fought alongside a few men from Switzerland in the war. They were great warriors.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm looking for my brother who did fight in the war.
Oh, what was his name?
Alois Twisik.
I'm sorry, mademoiselle. I did not know.
Which army were you in?
Well, since you know quite a few people, I was wondering, would you happen to know anyone with... Like, I'm just going to kind of
He leans down.
Would you happen to know anyone with any sort of divination magics, anything of the like?
There's no one with those kind of skills around here, mademoiselle. We occasionally would get travelling fortune tellers passing through.
Yeah.
Not really this time of year, though. More spring, summer, that's when they would pass through, unfortunately. Not much by way of magical abilities in the townsfolk here. I, myself, have no skill with magic. Though I have been told by some that my accuracy with a rifle or a crossbow is quite magical.
I'd have to try that out sometime.
Well, this is something that you can achieve with practice.
Of course.
Very true.
Even given a few weeks, an average person can.
Can certainly learn how to fire with a rifle, yes.
And with great accuracy. They do give rifles to soldiers in the army, and...
Of course, I fought in the army. I was a captain.
Which side or which army were you in?
Oh, the Emperor Napoleon's army, of course. Well, he called himself an emperor. I don't know about that.
Oh, interesting.
So
I take it nobody is introducing themselves to this dude.
I'm at the bar having a whiskey. I don't know about you guys.
Well, it's always nice to, as I said, meet a fellow. Maybe we could spar one day. That would be, because I'm always trying to, you have to keep up the training.
He kind of looks you up and down. And this guy is like, as I said, he is like towering over you.
I'm sitting anyway.
I know, but he's looking at you, and like, even in your dress uniform, you can tell you're not that big. It's obvious. You maybe can't tell exactly how tall you are, but it's like, so he looks him down and paws like, I always love finding a new sparring partner, mademoiselle.
That would be fantastic.
I'm gonna say
I just look at him like, being very challenging.
Oh gosh.
This is Mina. I'm Sylvia. This is Aminata and
Enchanté.
You were standing beside him, so he gently takes your hand and just kisses the knuckles and says, "Charmed."
And I say, I'm sure.
And he looks over at.
And you see, she's trying to be polite. She's putting her polite face, where you can see her cheeks getting a bit she's getting blush, and she's just like looking at him. She's trying to listen, but she's just looking.
He's too pretty.
So she's has he been talking?
Yeah, she's just like,
am I drooling? Oh God. So, well, have you been speaking with the farmers?
No, I only got back. Oh.
Well, they're having a bit of trouble with some dire wolves.
Oh no! Oh, I'll have to deal with that.
Yeah, so we thought since you're in town, or since you're home now, and you know the area, we could maybe team up and get some. Yeah.
Well, it's always great to have extra people. I have killed a few dire wolves in my time. They're powerful beasts, but safety of numbers and all that, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
When were you thinking of departing?
Early tomorrow.
Well, we were going to speak with the farmers and get
Of course,
information, and then possibly follow the tracks anyway. And
He turns to you, Jean, have you heard anything about these dire wolves? I said, no, Philippe, but we can find out for you, of course. I was like, well, we'll find out which farms it was. I know all the farms in the area, and we can maybe head out in an hour or so's time, maybe, and talk to them, see what the tracks are like.
Yeah. That sounds.
mean,
that sounds
the-
very good.
Provided there's no snow, we should be able to find something.
yeah,
Of course, excellent. So, excuse me. And he stomps out. Powerful, heavy footsteps. Like this guy's, jeez, he's got to be about probably 120 kilos, if not more.
just muscle.
Pure muscle.
Aminata is going to slide up beside the bar to Gwen and say, I'm not impressed with how the hero, no?
Oh, he's gone, is he?
Yeah, he's
Oh, I'm pretty sure you heard him leave.
Yeah. Safe to return, I suppose, and
You see,
saunter back.
I'm going to ask for, can we have a few more glasses of whiskey, please?
Jean's looking. He's like, because it's very early in the morning, or it's like midday. He's like, of
Yeah,
course.
I thought we were having lunch.
He's having lunch, but they're having whiskey
maybe
now.
some wine with them.
Yeah.
I thought I'd have some wine with lunch.
Or a light wine, whichever.
Of course. I'll bring over a car.
I
Thank
guess
you,
I'll
Sean.
slide back to the table. Glad he's gone.
He goes, he gets a carafe, and then you see him like hoisting the stag to bring in the back to the kitchen, and he manages it, but he's clearly struggling.
Oh.
Well,
Hope we don't see him for a while.
We'll be seeing him later
we'll
today.
We'll
see-
be seeing him.
You
He-
have got to be kidding me.
look, he.
But
What did you do while I was gone?
He knows
He
the
was in the forest, so he can guide us.
Hunting
Well-
mundane animals. I mean, we were in there hunting fae. I don't know how he can be much use to us.
Look
He's
at
a good
this-
tracker.
Look at
He's
this
a tracker.
face.
He can come in, he can out, he knows the local area.
And
That's always a
You know what? If we run into serious problems, the dire wolves can eat him first.
Yeah.
He's the biggest that we'd want
Okay.
meat on him.
We
But
sacrifice him
but
first.
very little fat, not as tasty.
Well,
it depends how you cook it.
I won't be
they
saving his
won't
bacon
cook it.
anytime soon. So.
I doubt direwolves will stew
No.
him.
But look, I think
And which one of us will he be offering to keep warm on our travels through the
Well,
forest?
Mina did offer to spar with
Mina.
him. And with the look he gave,
I'm sure he did.
Oh, he wasn't impressed, I think. You know, as
Right.
usual.
I'd
They
say
all
I-
think I'm too
I
tiny.
would
Well,
say he would be very
he said
impressed.
he's always looking for new sparring partners. At
Yep.
least he's not
yeah, I'm
one of
sure
those
he
anti-
is.
Well,
old thinking men.
you just be careful of a man like him, Mina. He's not good enough for you. I can tell you that.
Well, I have to keep my skills up, Gwyn. If I don't, then, you know.
Well, why don't you
Sure,
train
that's
us?
what he'll say as well.
You can help. You can keep your skills up by training us.
But she wants to be challenged.
Exactly.
I'm sure I could put up a challenge. I was a bit scrappy in my youth.
What are you? You're still young.
Oh, I haven't fought like that in quite some time. I'm sure I'll come flooding back.
Well, do you know, I have to, as Sylvia says, I have to keep up my skills, and if I fight someone like that, the next ogre won't be any.
He
good point.
Has skills that would be useful to us. I don't care beyond that.
You don't have to interact with him at all, Gwen. I will be a buffer.
I don't intend to interact with him, but I also don't intend to save him if anything goes wrong.
Noted.
I don't see why we need him at all, but okay. I mean,
I
Sylvia's a great
because the last time we were in the forest, if you forget, the trees were moving around, so he seems to be in and out of the forest all the time. He's very, very handy. If something I've learned over...
And you know what? If he meets that satyr, the two of them can compare their sizes.
Oh, what? Why was the satyr big? Muscular? Gorgeous?
No.
Well, no, he wasn't very tall. He was big in other ways.
Oh.
And very prominently displaying it. I imagine he and Mr. Du Bois would get on very well.
And now Mina's going to start kind of blushing a little bit. Oh, my. Okay.
Sylvia is just fucking dead.
You see his like bright red dress.
It's like pretty men. Now we're talking about skater. What next?
I'll bump Justina on the shoulder. You know, give her a
She's
little
just
side
choking on
eye.
her wine.
So do you spend some time here drinking and just chatting?
Yeah, and then I'm going to get ready, because if we are going out to the farms, I'm going to wear
You change
my,
into your
that is
light
very
padded
true.
armour. You
Absolutely.
get Albert.
Yeah, of course I'm getting
Okay, so
I'm going to go upstairs and probably just change my bottom layers.
yeah, into more outdoorsy clothes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
And
Okay.
grab
Warmer
my king.
Okay, grab your cane, of course.
Yes.
I'm gonna pack
And
us some
tools.
food as well from the
Okay,
bar.
yeah, no, Marie gives you some bread and some cheese and a small little bottle of wine.
I'm actually half
lovely.
tempted to take my bed roll this time.
To
just
be
in
honest,
case.
Gwen is wearing all her woolies. She's ready
Yeah,
to spend the night in the
probably.
forest. We
That's
nearly
a
got
good
stuck
idea.
in there.
Yeah,
It,
probably
like,
same as
forever.
Australians.
I'll go with the bread
She's well
roll,
prepped.
bed roll.
I'm going to see this and,
Bring
and
everything.
just like grab mine. Just like,
So approximately an hour later, the boy walks back in. He's like, you're still here. Excellent. I talked around. I found out which farms it was. It's about a 2.5, nearly 3 hour walk from here, but we should be all fine, yes?
Oh, fantastic.
yes.
Excellent. Okay, so
I'm at my halberd, stand up.
So you see now, he's wearing the same clothes he was before. He has the rifle slung over his shoulder,
Barely
but
reaching his
you
waist.
spot that he's also carrying a heavy crossbow, and he has a quiver on his hip with crossbow quarrels as well. Okay. Says, well, shall we?
Yeah.
Very
Lead the
nice. Always like to see people carrying crossbows. That reminds me of home.
Well, I mean, obviously, the rifle is a superior weapon, but the crossbow is more quiet.
True. Very
Yes.
true.
So
And we do need the element of surprise.
yes,
No, as I said, it does remind me of home, so
no, of course.
it's very nice.
Well, so he leads you out, starts walking north in the general direction. Like along the trek, you were actually the same path that you walked to go to the forest 2 days previously. You're walking along, he starts chatting to you. It's like, so, how long have you been here in Chaville?
Maybe we could just sing a song.
Couple
while
of
we
days.
I'm not singing a song.
Well, I'm quite partial to music myself, actually.
walk. Actually, I've changed my mind. Let's just walk in silence. Meditate on the way.
Meditate.
It means shut up.
Oh, it's how some of us learn new spells.
Oh, I see.
Or just to, in general, to center yourself, be at one with your thoughts.
Be at one with my... But I have many thoughts.
Yes, meditation is the practice of being able to silence them, and if your mind wanders, coming back to a nice, calm, serene environment. It's very good for your skills.
Now, when I am hunting and I get my prey in my sights, my mind does go still as a lake.
That can technically be considered meditation.
It's how I focus become one with my surroundings, that my senses just drift out and become aware of all the creatures around me.
It's a very good skill to have as a hunter. That's what you
Sylvia
would
is
say to your
just
life.
So-
looking at Gwen. She's saying nothing, but she's just like giving her a look with a fucking hell. This guy.
I think I have to look into learning a bit more about this meditating.
Meditating.
Yes,
You
that's
could start now.
And you see him looking off into the distance.
Like he's pondering an orb.
So he walks in quiet for about 5 minutes.
And
He starts trying to get the conversation going again.
5 minutes of bliss.
He's asking about, he's trying to get general information about where you're from, your experiences, what your family's like. Do you have any siblings? Are any of you engaged?
Oh, I'm definitely there next to him going like, oh yeah, I have 5 brothers.
Whoa, 5 brothers.
5 brothers, yes. The one I told you about
Yes.
was like in the army. Then there are the twins there in the Papal Guard down
In Rome?
In Rome, in the
Oh,
Holy
I
City,
see.
yes. Then I have another brother who is in the order as well. And then the oldest brother is taking over the farm. It's my
Oh, I
family's
see.
farm, yes.
Oh, God, so if a man were to pursue you, you'd have a lot of men he'd need to ask permission from.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I see, that's well.
Well, I'm hoping that I see you in church soon since you're in town, yeah?
Well, on occasion.
You're not a man of God?
I'm very busy.
Oh, you're too busy to go to church.
I-
Or do you follow a different faith?
I suppose I would say I follow my own path.
Oh, okay, I see.
That is okay. We do not judge anyone's religious practices in this group. We have very varying thoughts on organized religion, and
Yes, me too. I've tended to run a bit afoul of the church. There was an issue with 1 or 2 nuns who were trying to leave their order. I couldn't be held responsible for.
oh, I'm pretty sure you could. It takes a little bit of willpower.
They seem to have been very eager to forget their vows. You know how it is.
Well, so that's right, that's terrible.
Well, I suppose
Absolutely terrible.
when you use your appearance as a weapon, anyone would fall foul to that blade.
I don't follow. No, a rifle is a weapon.
It is a saying, my dear. A saying.
Oh, I see. Of course, yes. Yeah, very good.
Now, don't be using that on your fancy widows.
I just check on them because I knew their husbands in the war, and
Make sure that they're looked after.
exactly. Make sure that they're looked after.
And what happens when you have a child with them? You vanish, leave them to fend for themselves. Never to.
No, I don't
seen
have
again?
any. I don't have any children, my dear. I don't quite follow.
That you know of.
I'm sure you don't stick around long enough.
And what about you, my dear? You're quite the quietest, leaning over towards Justine.
Justina's just like, she's just like trying to look anywhere, like at him. She's like, what about me?
He's just very quiet.
Justine is just very like that. Justine is a watcher, likes to gather a lot of information and absorb.
And she's just like looking around, sort of like.
Very accomplished scholar.
Oh, I wasn't too good at the books myself in school, though.
You don't say.
No, the headmaster and I never really saw eye to eye.
Why?
Probably because I kept getting into trouble and playing practical jokes and not paying attention, and I think it's too much energy and vigor as a young boy,
And that's why you just.
as a man I had ways to channel that vigor,
I'm sure you do. I'm very
I find
sure
prayer
you do.
helps that sort of thing.
Like meditation.
Yes, that meditation. I really need to try that.
Meditation.
So this basically conversation continues on for about 2.5 hours.
Sylvia is staying very quiet, but occasionally looking at Gwen with like, just this fucking guy.
It's 2.5 hours of Gwen's life.
You've seen this like
she's contemplating killing
looking when he's not looking. She knows like she's like he's stupid, but he's hot.
Yeah. Oh yes. He's very pretty.
He's a himbo.
He's a complete himbo.
But like Gwen and Sylvia are having an entire conversation with looks right now.
Actually, you could be having an entire conversation with your less with telepathy cantrips.
Oh,
I didn't realize.
I have that. Yeah.
I think at one point Gwen would just be kind of screaming into the ether, "What an asshole!" and then just like get a response.
I know, right?
Oh God, what? She's in my head. And we realize we can talk to her.
I'm just imagining Justine kind of falling back every few steps just to be like,
like sculpted granite.
oh, like two basketballs and a handkerchief.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Bounce a nickel off that thing.
Oh God, yeah. Like perfect specimen of manhood.
Sylvia is going to say to
How
Gwen,
long are we going to be chatting?
I am not saving him if he gets eaten up by a direwolf.
Oh, no.
So-
I might push him into a dark.
You do eventually, after about 2.5 hours. Oh, we're getting near one of the farms, just up here on the left.
Oh, brilliant!
So you head up towards the farm, and he knocks on the door, and he's like, and he calls out, and a moment later you see a figure walk across some fields, and as you see, oh, Pierre! And this farmer, like, looks to be in his mid-40s, average height, average build. As he's getting closer, you can see he's got that ruddy complexion of somebody who's outdoors all the time, auburn hair, and he's like, Du Bois, is that you? And he's like, yes, I heard you're having some trouble with some of the local wildlife. He's like, I lost 2 sheep last night. 2. Here, I'll show you. And he brings them around to a barn because it's winter. The sheep are kept indoors.
Yeah.
On the side of the barn, there is a massive hole where some creature just punched through the wood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
So, well, this is where, and he points down the ground. You can see there hasn't been any snowfall, so there's still fresh tracks on the ground, and they look like wolf prints, but 3 times the size of a normal wolf print. This is Du Bois, oh, okay, it was only
Did
2.
if we find puppies?
Yeah.
Me too.
Me too.
Wait, what?
Hops.
I said dips if we find puppies.
So he goes, okay.
Bushcraft.
Do you go down and do you go
I'm
down to
helping him.
He's observing the tracks.
No.
Yeah, I have bushcraft. I go.
Okay, so you go down to help as well. Okay, give me a roll.
I'm just going to enjoy
So
watching
it's
him work.
awareness or intellect, either or. For this
14,
roll.
15, 16.
Okay. So you go down and you start examining the tracks, and so you can tell here from, it's not just the size of the pads, but also the size of the gate. These are 2 full-grown male direwolves. There's only 2 of them, and I know this. And he spends the next minute mansplaining to you these tracks that you're clearly reading as well. That you're totally got as well. Yeah. And he's actually like, no, he actually knows what he's talking about here. This does look like 2 probably male dire wolves based on the size. Like, there's only 2 of them. Yeah, that's good. I mean, the dire wolf packs tend to be smaller than the more mundane wolves, so this is good.
Less
you know, so probably only looking at 2 or 3 creatures here. You know. He turns to the farm and he's like, oh, Pierre, look, don't worry, my friend. I'll take care of this. And these women here, they're going to help me. He's like, Pierre, he's like, thank you, Du Bois. Thank you, we'd be lost without you. He's like, no, don't worry.
And thank you, ladies.
And the 2 Du Bois looks at the farmer and. Oh, thank you, ladies. Yes, thank you, ladies. Yes. Yeah.
Amanada's going to start following the tracks.
And so, Du Bois says, "So, the next farm is about 15 minutes up the road.
Okay.
Might be an idea to check that one too.
To see if they've been,
Yeah.
they've had, that makes perfect sense.
So you go up, you get to another farm. This farmer here, he looks slightly older, very tall, kind of lanky, kind of build, like black hair's like stringy, greasy, and he's like, and you squint him when he's talking to you all, and like Du Bois waves and was like, Renee, and the guy's like walking and waving, but it's not until he gets really close to you all. He's like, oh, Du Bois, you can see he's heavily squinting. He's like, this guy can't see a thing. This guy clearly needs glasses. It's like, oh, it's you, Du Bois. For a moment I thought it was an ogre or something. I was like, yes, I assume you heard about the wolf attack.
Sylvia says to Quint, if I would
Please.
And he said, yeah, so he brings you along. He's like, another barn. This time it was like, looks like a door was partly pulled off its hinge. And there's cattle in here. He's like, they got one of the cows, had to slaughter the poor animal. The wounds were terrible.
Poor dear.
I managed to get out and I fired off a few shots, but they were gone. And Du Bois looks down, some tracks, similar thing again. He's like,
only two.
So they weren't able to essentially leave with much of that cow.
no, the farmer says, no, we got out quick enough once we heard the disturbance. And then, as I said, I fired off a few shots with my gun, and that disturbed them, and they, instead of taking the animal with them, they just fled.
Is the calf still alive?
Oh no, I had to slaughter it. The beast was, it would have been cruel to try and, it would have died a slow and painful death in an hour.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Yes.
Okay, so do you think that's enough information that we have to go
I
ahead?
think, yes.
Are there any other farms nearby?
There's another one. It's about another 30 minutes from here, but I think we should just follow these tracks.
Yeah,
I
sooner we do.
Yeah.
True, and I also doubt if they got scared off, they try and come back the same night.
We don't want to lose the light
who knows?
either.
Yes.
So.
Very true.
We will probably be having to go into the forest. Like these beasts will not be out here in the fields. They will be in the forest.
That's
fine.
good.
Let's
That's
go.
fantastic.
You're okay with going into the forest?
We
Oh,
were
we've
in
been
the
in the forest
only a couple of
before,
days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Most of the locals are terrified to
Well,
go
we
in.
are not locals.
Well, that is true, of course.
Nor were we terrified. So.
They all say it's haunted. It's not haunted.
It's
There's,
not
lo-
haunted.
there's lots of fae there,
Yeah.
but
We
it's
met
not
some.
haunted. Oh, so have I.
Yeah.
Some quite beautiful creatures there.
Excuse me, how do you actually go in and out of the forest?
Whatever do you mean?
Was the trail it moved? Sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I tended not to ever have that trouble.
Okay.
I wonder why.
Well, maybe they just wanted to play a little game with us. They do that sometimes.
We'll see if the trail moves if we're with you.
So you continue along, and he's following the tracks.
I hope he gets eaten.
He's
The whole way are we
He's
just
clearly-
like,
We are
The whole way, Gwen, Sylvia are
plotting his
bitching.
demise.
So-
We are
the
bitching.
thing with this guy is he's clearly a very skilled tracker.
Oh yeah.
Very like, as much as you are all really not liking this guy,
Well, not all.
Not all.
not all, as much as Gwyn really hates this guy, he actually legit knows what he's doing. He's clearly, and there's a few times where you can see there had been some light snowfall, but he managed to still find the remnants of the tracks. And it's like, even me and you at your bushcraft training, you're like, and Gwyn, you notice this as well, and you hate to admit it, you're like,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't have found those tracks.
Yeah, fair enough.
As much as you really hate acknowledging that,
It hurts.
this guy actually is legitimately a highly skilled hunter. And eventually you make your way into the forest.
Okay.
And as you do, as soon as you enter the forest, you notice that heavy stomping gait that he had disappears.
Like
And all of a sudden he is quiet. He's got the rifle in his hand, loaded. Well, now we have to be careful. There are many dangerous creatures here. Some of them, they're dangerous because of their magic, claw, fang, and horn.
Yeah, we were in the forest.
Yes,
with
yeah.
Others,
We've met them.
it's their beauty that can be their true weapon.
Yeah.
You seem like someone who has quite the eye.
Well, I am a skilled hunter.
I meant a wandering eye.
Well, of course, you have to be aware of your surroundings at all times.
Never mind.
Sylvia is going to just send a message to Aminata. Too complicated for him.
And I'm just going to think, so idiotic, but so nice to look at.
So
I just head on my wall.
you are traveling on for a bit, and he does point out a few different things a few different times, like different tracks in the ground, and he says, okay, they're coming through this way. He's like,
do I spot any like herbs that could be useful?
give me a herbalism roll.
I'm not like looking super hard.
No,
It's more just like
give me
I see
just
it.
give me a herbalism
Can I
roll.
do one too?
It's going to be a very high target number though.
So it's
You're holding 19.
intellect. So it's at least a 20, depending on whether I can use keen eyes.
Yes,
or...
you can use keen eyes.
Okay, so it's a 21.
That was the target number.
Okay.
Fuck, nice.
So what?
Oh, sorry, it's 22.
Well, the target number was 21 because you're trying to do the scan as you're walking along.
Yeah. So I'm just like picking. I'm looking for healing herbs and.
I'll say that you'd find enough for one standard healing tincture.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Just write that in your notebook.
Yep.
Okay. So he's continuing on. There are many different types of fae that live in this forest. The Luthien, the fairies, of course, various different elemental creatures, fairy creatures themselves, like fairy dragons. I've seen a unicorn here once.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So they're quite dangerous.
Oh yes, they're one of the most dangerous creatures in the forest.
And how did
Were
you
you
escape?
okay?
Oh, it didn't attack me, and I let it go.
Oh.
Such a beautiful creature.
Lucky.
Would have made a fine trophy now, but
Oh, that is barbaric.
Gwen just gasps in horror.
I mean,
Not all animals just deserve to be mounted on walls. Mount you on a fucking wall.
As somebody who grew up with antlers on the walls, I'm totally understand.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that would be an awesome trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And well, to be perfectly blunt and honest with you, the horn of a unicorn is incredibly rare. Considerable
Very
amount of
powerful.
money from it, you know.
Of course.
Yes, I mean,
But also, if it didn't butter you, I suppose.
as I said,
It does deserve to.
I was looking for other prey that night.
They are quite dangerous.
What
Oh.
are you looking for?
A warm place to lie.
Of course. I should not have asked.
Oh, well, a gentleman doesn't tell, but I suppose with fey creatures, does it count as much? They don't. They have different issues of morality to humans.
Well, humans can
Sylvia
be...
is disgusted right now.
Humans can...
Yeah, even just seeing this like slightly like
Wow.
Quite.
Like,
not
we
impressed.
have a fake
You should
church in the
really
park.
consider maybe, just going to a church every now and again.
I'm pretty sure the church would burst into flames
He's
if
beyond
you walked
saving.
past the threshold.
Nobody's being saved.
This guy might.
Yeah, I think that just gave everybody the ick.
yeah.
Yeah, all just like-
Sylvia was already pretty.
That comes from, never mind.
Definitely gonna
Yeah,
push it.
no, I was willing to overlook the widows to a degree because hey, widows got needs and all that. But yeah, you come to the forest to get a fucking ride, like, dude.
and then call it prey. You're
Yeah,
just
so gross.
right now.
I was like, so you referred to these
As
say as
you said it, he just raised a hand. And he drops. And he says, "We're being watched."
of course.
Wouldn't be the
Very
first
fast.
No. I don't mean the tree gnomes. And he points at a tree gnome that none of you spotted.
Oh, fuck.
Do we recognize the tree?
No, you don't.
Sylvia is going to nonetheless say, "Oh, hello again."
Can I?
Can
Do
you do
we have that feeling that we're being watched?
Give me an awareness roll.
Small flames just spring up in Gwen's hands when he says that.
Oh, I got like a 15.
7.
Jesus.
As you do that, Sylvia is just gonna like step
14.
away from you because we're in a forest and it's fire.
18.
Okay, you glance and you can see just in the direction that he's looking a massive creature. It looks like a wolf, but its head 3 times the size of a normal wolf's
A
head.
wolf that's been hitting the gym and taking roids
And
every
there's
day.
a low growl.
I'm going to first draw my pistol. Who's like within arm's reach of me?
Du Bois is standing beside you, and I'd say Mina is pretty close as well.
Okay, I'm going to just kind of grab Mina's hand and just kind of.
And as you do, you all hear another low growl from the opposite side.
Oh.
And I need you all to roll initiative.
2.
Me too.
And don't forget, add everything.
I don't think I've added my
My
initiative
initiative
bonuses.
is a plus.
Well, it's Dex, quick reflexes. That's
Yeah, I
it.
don't have any of that.
You've Dex 0 and you've none of that, don't you?
No.
So
And
you Steam
She's
2.
not impressed with the forest. She doesn't like it.
Here's Tina's back in the forest.
Yeah, got lured by a
Triggered.
bot. Can you imagine?
Okay,
No.
so
You're rogue, so your dex is
Aminata, what did you get?
23.
Okay, right.
Oh, wow.
Gwyn,
4.
Sylvia.
17.
Okay, Mina.
21.
Okay,
I
right.
rolled a nat 20.
All my
Probably my
dice
only
are
one
cursed.
for.
Every single set.
I'm so scared to get new dice because the last time I bought new dice, they rolled fucking
I
terribly.
got
And
2
these
new
dice.
sets.
Okay,
2
so
new sets.
first on deck is going to be Aminata, followed by... First it was Aminata, followed by Mina. So, Aminata, what are you doing?
I'm going to focus on the one in front.
So it's probably about 5 meters from you.
5 meters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well in range of your pistol.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, I'm going to shoot. I'm not going to exactly
Yeah.
like take out my cane.
Okay.
18, 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
What did I drop here? Oh, that's fucking awful.
2 plus... Is it plus
That's 4.
4 total?
4 total.
Okay, you pull out your rifle, or sorry, not your rifle, your pistol. You let off a cracking shot. It hits the creature, but it's only a glancing strike. I'm going to say you'd pulled your pistol before the initiative order, so you still have your 2 minor actions.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, if you wished to draw your sword as well or do anything else.
I will draw my sword
Okay.
with my free hand.
Okay, so you kind of tuck the cane into your belt and draw your sword from the cane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you still have another minor action free to hold if you want.
I will hold that. If I know I don't want to lose sight of the one in front of me.
Okay, right. So next in the initiative order is Mina.
Yes, so with Albert hefted in my hands,
Yes?
I'm just gonna move my head from
So
side to side and crack my neck.
The creature is about 5 meters from you. And there's one on the opposite side that's about 10 meters from you.
Cool. I'm gonna focus on I keep my eye on them, and I'm gonna hold my action until they're in range.
Okay, so if one of the creatures comes at you and is in range of your halberd, you're going to swing to attack.
Totally.
Absolutely. Okay. It's now Du Bois' go. Rifle in hand, he immediately turns and cracks off 2 shots. First one, okay, that was actually a terrible roll. I might change this die in a minute if it keeps going that. First shot misses. I need to keep track of his ammo. I think it's 10. I'm going to say 10 for now. That's cocked. Oh my god, okay, that die is going right. Both shots actually missed, and he's really irritated by that. Sylvia, it's your go.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna cast Stone Bullet.
Okay.
Let me just double check
So
the range.
it's 10 meters. So
Yep.
if we imagine you had Du Bois with Aminata on one side of him, say to his left, and Mina to his right, and then Justine and Gwyn to the left of Aminata, and you as well, Sylvia. So you are the direwolf that they're shooting at is about 7 meters from you, but there's another direwolf about 7 meters on the opposite side.
Okay, upcasting that just increases the damage.
That's all,
doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I might. No, I won't upcast to start with. I'm just going to do the regular. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to hit the one that's closer to me. It's Dex.
Okay.
So,
Your spell might is what, 16, isn't it?
um,
So your spell might is 17.
okay.
I rolled a 14, so you do full damage. So roll.
It's D4.
Plus 4.
Yeah. Sorry, I was cocked.
Did you cock a D4?
Because it landed this way.
Roll again.
2 plus magic, isn't it? 5.
Yeah.
No, 6.
6.
Sorry, 6.
Okay. Okay, it's now the direwolves go. First direwolf is going to go charging in that
Bring
direction.
your pretty face to my halberd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Charging
I love Albert.
at Mina.
Nice.
So this triggers your held action. So roll to attack with the halberd.
15 plus 4, 19.
That's a hit.
Oh no, I should have said before, like with the feet points. No, never mind.
Well, it's still roll for damage anyway.
Well, it's a 6 plus 3, 9.
Okay, now it's going to go to attack you with a bite, and it's going to try and do takedown. That is a unnatural 20 to hit. Your defense is 14, so he does take down. So he's going to bite attack, and
Is this on Mina?
this is on Mina,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
and this is on Mina. So now this is minus your armor, 12 points of damage minus your armor, and you are pulled to the ground. You are now considered prone. And the second dire wolf is going to go for Sylvia because you tried to cast a spell on him. You did cast a spell on him.
No.
He's going to charge at you, and that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And he's also doing a takedown, and that is 13 points of damage.
Would I be able to do anything? Would
No.
I,
You don't have any reactions. Gwyn, it's your go. So you just saw two direwolves launching. One grabbed at Mina, pulled her down. One grabbed at Sylvia, pulled her down.
This is bad. I'm going to pull out my twisted blackthorn wand.
Okay.
And cast out a blast of negative energy at the direwolf that was attacking Sylvia.
Okay, there's no roll on that. There's no
It
ability
is
test.
1d4 plus magic, but there's no ability test
Okay, so
for
are you
the opponent.
spending more mana?
Yeah, I'm going to bump it up by 6.
So that's 3d4.
Which I have here. A 1, a 1.
No, 1, a 2, and a 4. So that's
Oh, sorry,
7.
4, yeah. 1
So
and
that's
2.
7 plus 4, 11 points of damage. Okay, nice.
That's nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it was a minor action, draw to 1, major action, cast a spell. You have another minor action, but yeah. Okay, Justine.
No, you think to
Yeah, I'm going to cast Stun Bullet
Okay.
on the other direwolf. So not the one that Gwen attacked.
So the one that pulled down
Yes.
Mina. Okay, how much mana are you
Yes.
spending?
6.
Okay, he does get to do a. Oh, that was a nat 20. So he did damage is going to be half because he managed to dodge slightly. But you do still roll your 3d4 plus 4.
Give me a second.
And you have a
There's three-
d4.
I have
There's a
three
d4
there.
out there as well in the red.
There's 3 right there.
Is it just 1d4 or?
3 because she was cast at 6
right,
mana. That's 6, 7, and 4 is 11. Half to 5 because you did dodge it slightly. Okay, so we're at the top of the initiative order. So Aminata, you've got now. There's no there's no penalties for point blank, but it's not quite point blank. Direwolf about a meter from you just pulled a meter to the ground.
Okay, yeah, I am going to go for that one.
Okay. Not 20.
20.
Nice. So, what is your
23.
damage? Your. Oh, I already have this open. So, what's your damage on the? It's 1d8 plus 3, is it?
It's 1d8 plus 2.
Plus 2, so that's 10, and roll a d8.
That was a 5, so that's 15.
So it's 15 points of damage. Nice. And roll a d10 for the critical injury. Two. Okay, so you get it on one of its arms. It's going to suffer a -2 penalty to all attack.
Nice. That's huge.
Well, it has to do a fortitude roll, and if it fails, it suffers a -2 penalty. As you launch your shot, rain starts to fall in the forest.
Oh joy. For my second minor action, I'll shoot again.
You only have one attack.
Wait.
You're a 3rd level rogue.
Oh yes. Sorry, no, I thought I read and said minor action for an additional bullet or something.
Yeah, when you're reloading. Right, so Mina, you are prone on the ground. It's minor action to get up.
Is the wolf on top of me? Like?
Pretty much, yeah. Basically, he's pulled you down and is about to go. Well,
can I get up, or is he on top of me so I can't get up?
No, minor action to get up.
Okay.
He pulled you down
Cool.
and was now about to.
Fine.
Yeah.
So I'll do that with my minor action, and I'll swing at him.
Do you have a feat that you wish to use?
If I can, yeah, I'll do skillful maneuvering if I get enough feat points, 3 feat points.
Okay, right. How many?
Well,
What's the feat point cost on that again? Is it 3?
3 feat points.
Okay,
yeah.
right. So,
What does that do?
you move with another ally to give them a bonus to their attack, essentially.
Yeah.
They get a +2 bonus to their next attack and damage roll.
Oh, 13 plus 4, 17.
So that is enough to hit, but not enough to trigger the feat. But your
Cool.
minor action is still spent. So roll for damage.
8 plus 3, yes, so that is 11.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, Albert is not fucking around.
Okay, cool.
Good Albert.
It's Du Bois' go. So who? Oh wait, no, the feat wasn't activated.
No,
so
wasn't
he's gonna
activated.
try and shoot this dart.
Otherwise, I would have given it to him.
Yeah. So first attack, that's a natural 19, so that's a hit, and he is going to try to use. He's going to try and use a quick attack feat as well for a second attack. Damn, that was a fail. So he hits with the first shot but misses with the second. D12. Oh, that wasn't clocked. Okay, so that's 17 points of damage with that shot. Yeah. Okay. So a powerful, like not quite point blank, but a close range shot from the rifle. And he says, curses, missed again. Oh, she really tired me out last night.
Could you
Sylvia,
not?
your go.
Gwen just says to Sylvia, he's next. Telepathy.
Sylvia, your go.
Telepathically.
I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself, which gives me an extra 12.
Okay, good call.
Now, the direwolf on top of Sylvia suffers a penalty to next ability test equal to my resolve, which
And
is
then I'm
3
going to minor action get up.
Okay.
from my wand of blast.
Okay, so minor action get up. Cool. It's now the direwolves go. So the first direwolf is gonna. He's kind of pissed off now because all 3 of you shot. So you might go for anyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes for Du Bois.
Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this.
Okay.
Oh, what a terrible tragedy.
He got exactly what he needed to hit.
With the penalty of 3?
No, that's the other direwolf.
Okay.
So he gets so this is the one that was fighting me.
Oh yeah.
So he got exactly enough. Oh, actually, he has pack tactics, so he gets enough to do a takedown. Okay, because he has pack tactics, and he does a bite attack for 13 points of damage. Oh, that was
massive, like.
yeah. Oh, these are like they're actual direwolves. Okay, they don't mess about. Okay, and Du Bois is pulled down. He's like blasted, and he's the other direwolf who's going to go for. Who's going to go for either Sylvia? Oh, all 3 of you hit him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey.
Gwyn. So he's going to launch himself at you, Gwyn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cocked.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been a 14 to hit. Minus 3 is
my resolve
11.
is a 12.
11. Your defense is 12. So he launches at you. The necrotic energies from your wand of blasting disrupt his attack, and he manages to miss. So Gwyneth, your go.
Okay, I said Du Bois was next, so I'm going to cast Minor Harming Word on Du Bois.
The fuck?
I can't help myself. I said he was next.
Okay. What does this look like?
Oh, oh my god.
I'm gonna say to hit. I'm gonna say. God, I don't know what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be more of a vibe.
What does it look like physically when you're
Okay.
casting the spell?
It looks like black wispy smoke comes from my mouth
As you're speaking.
as I'm speaking, and then goes into, kind of wraps around his head and goes into his 2 ears.
Okay. He's
Now it's actually 1d4.
okay.
And I'm not adding in.
Okay.
It's just
He cries out.
4 points.
Plus your magic.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Let's get a magic of 4.
It's 1d4 plus 4. Oh yes, I have 5.
It's 5. Yeah. He cries out as this happens to him, but he doesn't realise it's your spell because the direwolf is on top of him. He just got pulled off his feet by the direwolf, so he doesn't realise that this pain he's feeling is from your dark magic.
Who realizes so?
I'm going to look at people's character sheets because this isn't something that this should be more of a passive awareness thing.
I said to Sylvia he's next, but I don't think she took me literally.
So you don't notice, Justine, what you've only
Well, if she'd
awareness
said
of 0.
that, if you'd said that, Sylvia would be looking at you with like,
Like what?
what the fuck are you, like, he's on her side, surely.
Give me an awareness roll, Sylvia.
Can I use keen eyes? 21.
Oh, you notice.
Yeah.
You do notice what Quinn just did. Okay. It is now Justine's go.
I'm going to cast the
Same thing again.
same thing again.
Okay, you're going to cast Stone Bullet on
Yeah.
the same direwolf.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It does get to do. How much money are you spending?
4.
You've got a pretty high. No, that couldn't be right. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's wrong. Sorry, your spell might is not 16 as it says in your book of shadows. Your spell might's 18. Is your intellect 4?
Mine has 19.
Sorry?
My book of shadows has.
No, not the mana. The spell might.
Oh, spell might.
Yeah, it said 16. That's incorrect. It's 18.
Where is it?
It's on the top to the right. Okay.
There we go.
So, now I think. Yeah, he manages. I'm rolling. Unfortunately for you, I'm rolling well. So he dodged again. I got exactly 18. They're very dexterous creatures. They've got a dex of 4. You know, I mean, they're apex predators. You know, so you roll. You do still hit, but it's going to be half damage again. How many mana were you spending this time?
4.
Oh, okay. So that's 10. Half to 5. Okay. We're top of the initiative order. I'm not.
Okay, I'm going to use my 2 minor actions to aim.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I thought only one minor action aim, isn't it?
2 minors.
Oh no, you're right. Apologies. Okay, so that gives you an extra. What was it?
An extra 1.
An extra +1. Cool. Yeah, cool. That's a solid hit.
Good.
So that's
hit,
that's
solid
a dirty 20.
Yeah, no, nice. So roll for damage.
It is an 8.
Ooh, okay, nice. Alright, so that's your turn done. Mina, it's your go.
The thing's still close to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where is kind of everybody? Because I know Mina was to the side.
You
of me,
basically,
was down.
yeah. There's you, Du Bois, and Mina right beside each other in like a little kind of half moony type thing, fighting one direwolf, and then the other 3 are kind of like in a half moon fighting the other direwolf, right beside each other.
Okay, so technically I'm flanking Mina, which means Mina gets.
No, you're actually flanking Du Bois.
I'm flanking Du Bois.
Yeah, he's between the 2 of you.
So am I being flanked by the both of them?
So it's like you, Du Bois, Mina.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah, I could have used that plus whatever that was.
Oh, it's like +1 bonus.
Yeah. 11.
unfortunately, that's a miss.
Yeah, nice wing.
Yeah. It's Du Bois' go. So he's going to fire again. He's going to try and do a quick attack.
So remember that if you're being.
Okay, that is more like it. That was a 21 to hit. So that is a successful quick attack. So he's going to first roll damage on the first roll. Terrible damage roll, only 10 points of damage. He gets an additional attack with his minor action because of his quick attack feat. Oh god, and that 1. I don't believe it. Critical misfire off his gun. And I rolled an 11 on a d12.
Why do I care? I don't care.
I rolled an 11 on a d12, so that is shit. That's a 19 points of damage.
Is he going to take half damage?
Oh, you are right. It is half, so it's only 9, which is good because he's an ally.
Yeah, Gwen.
He cries out, curses, and he is going to. His crossbow was already knocked, so he pulls that out. He drops the rifle, pulls the crossbow, and with his second attack, and he's going to try to do a terrible blow as well, because he has many feats. And that was a natural 19. That is a 27 to hit. So yes, he does his terrible blow. Make sure I'm using the correct damage die here. I think
I'm
that's
sure
an extra.
he has many feet.
Oh yeah, that is an additional d8. Yeah.
Including one of them wooing widows.
So that is 1d8. Where's my d8s? Oh, there's my d8. So 12 points of damage just from the crossbow bolt itself, plus an additional 19 points of damage that he manages to do. So he fired his first shot, injured the creature, tried to fire a second shot, his gun critically misfired, injuries like curses, drops the rifle, grabs his crossbow.
He has 3 attacks?
No, because he got a quick attack because of his feet.
Okay.
Fires the crossbow and the quarrel goes into the neck of the creature, which lets out a whimper as it drops to the ground, dead.
Right, 1 down.
The other direwolf, who was attacking the 3 of ye, had attacked you in the last turn,
Yes.
so he's going to go for you again. And that is only an 11. That is a miss. So Gwyn, it is your go. You're seeing your deck.
I'm going to use my wand of blasting again and attack the direwolf.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Not Du Bois!
Well, in
gonna
fairness, she got her
add-
one licking. That's all
I
she
said
did.
he was going to get it next. I'm going to add 6 mana
Cool,
to the
okay.
roll.
Yeah.
So that's 3, isn't it? 3.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be wrong. It's the scumbag.
4, 2, and a 3.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 4, 13 points of damage, yes?
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay, right, nice. You have 2 minor actions. Still,
have
but
nothing.
I don't think there's anything you can really do, is
I
there?
have nothing.
You can move.
Yeah, but
I have to be within 5 meters for the wand to work.
well, he's like right on top.
Oh, he's right on top.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like trying to bite you.
Yeah, I'll stay. It's fine.
Okay, Justine.
Yeah, I'll cast the same spell.
Okay, right.
4 mana.
Okay, I do get to try and
Wait,
dodge.
did you skip me?
Oh crap! I did. Sorry.
did.
Okay, well you decide what you're going to do now in a sec.
Yeah.
I did miss you. Sorry. I rolled a 15 this time, so you're taking full. It's going to be full damage. I didn't hit your spell might. That is 10. Okay, sorry, Sylvia. I did skip you. What you do?
I'm going to cast Stone Bullet.
Okay, for how many mana?
I'm going to cast it for 4.
Okay, I do dodge. I rolled a natural 19 on my dex roll, so it's going to be half damage.
Okay.
Do you know, it's so nice not to have them keeping track of me.
I hit them with my stick.
Yes, honestly. It's like,
I know.
After 5 years of playing the spellcaster, I hit them with my stick.
I have to say, I'm loving just this. Pew!
Yeah.
Pew!
Yeah,
Wumble it down.
That's why, like, what's Braun doing? Braun's doing the pew pew. Or, in her case, pew pew, pew pew pew, pew pew.
I cannot
Level
wait
20.
until you get to level 20 with your Book of Shadows. Oh,
60 plus spells. That is a 11.
yeah, gnarly as fuck.
Okay, right. Top of the initiative order, Aminata. The direwolf you are fighting is dead. The other direwolf is still alive and is attacking your friends.
I'm going to aim again.
Okay.
So that is 16.
Total, that's a hit.
Fuck it all. And that's an 8. Wait, so that's 10 damage.
Okay, cool. Right, cool. Mina?
yeah, I hit them with my stick.
You want to... You
have to move for a little bit.
You do
Yeah,
minor
I'll
action
do
to
that,
get
yeah,
around to
yeah,
him
yeah,
and then
yeah,
strike with the halberd. You still have a minor action free though, so you can use your other unspent minor action for your feet if you wish.
Yes. I was
Skillful
trying again.
manoeuvring?
Let's try again. Yes.
Which ally are you hoping to skillfully maneuver?
Who am I close to? Yeah, it will be Du Bois and
Yeah.
because you go before me.
Also, Du Bois is next in the initiative order, so
Yeah,
it does
exactly.
make sense.
God damn it. 12.
Don't encourage
Unfortunately, that's a miss. It's now Du Bois' go.
I said, don't encourage him, Jesus.
So it's Du Bois' go. He drops the crossbow, pulls out his dagger, and launches himself at the direwolf.
Of course he does.
No, don't do that. It's so dangerous.
And he's going to attempt a. He's going to. So he is going to with his first attack. Oh, actually, no, he won't. Yeah, he will. He uses minor action. No, he doesn't. It's minor action to draw his dagger, and then a minor action to move. So he only gets his standard 2 attack. So dagger, not 20. It's only a dagger, so it's not like awesome. Like it's only 1d4 plus 7.
Still does a critical injury, though, yeah?
Oh yeah, so it's only 12 points of damage.
With a dagger.
He has 1d4 plus 7 with his dagger. I did only roll a 1 on the d4, but that's still 12 points of damage. And a critical injury.
Wait, 1
D-
plus 7.
Yeah.
8.
No.
Does he have a modifier?
4 plus 7 is 11 plus 1 is 8. It's a crit. You do maximum damage.
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
aren't-
Sorry. Yeah.
But I rolled a 10. So that means it's a major critical injury.
Ooh.
You know he's going to lord it over us that if he kills this one, that he kills them both.
Oh.
There's a third one there.
So he pulls his dagger out, runs up, launches himself, leaping through the air. The dagger in an underhand grip comes down, driving into the eye of the direwolf, ripping it out. And then coming back around, he punches it.
Oh.
That's it. Hold on. Make sure I have this. I only rolled a 24 to hit.
How many
Only a
levels?
24.
How many levels above us is he?
You don't know. 14 points of damage.
He is a
From
famed hunter,
8
so I
points.
assume a lot of quite a
this dire wolf, you like, they should go, and you swear you think you hear a cracking sound of the creature's skull as it whimpers and it's missing an eye. It's staggering on the ground. Sylvia, it's your go. To this creature.
I'm going to cast Stone Bullet on it.
You casting Stone Bullet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to upcast it though, because I want to try and save my mana for healing people. 6.
Oh, I do get to try and dodge this. Okay, oh my god. So I did dodge. That's 3 points of damage. He had 3 grip points left.
Oh, okay.
Your stone, describe your spell.
It goes into the other eye.
Okay, so
And,
you form this shard of stone, you launch it out, it goes into the creature's other eye, it cries out, and it drops to the ground dead. As Du Bois stands up, clenching his hands up. That's some fine magic, my dear. Oh, these are...
Going a little bend down over the direwolf and just pet its fur. I've never seen one before in real life. They're beautiful.
They are majestic creatures, yes.
yeah, I encountered a few of them when I was living in the forest. I didn't have to fight them though because of who I was with.
No, it's a shame, really. They're
Beautiful. So beautiful.
Unfortunately, with these creatures, unlike a mundane wolf, once they attack a farm, then realise they will come back again and again. It's very rare for... I know people tell stories of the big bad wolf. It's actually very rare for a wolf to attack a human settlement.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I try to tell the people in the village, informing them, from my own personal knowledge of nature, that they don't need to fear some creatures, but they do need to fear others.
Well, the mayor did say that it has been an odd few months with more
It has been strange.
strange creatures.
Even in this forest, it's been strange.
Really?
Yes.
How so?
I don't know. It just seems more alive.
Oh.
Well, the Waterfay we spoke with did say that she felt drawn here by something.
I see. Well, anyway, let us... he goes down, his rifle. Chris, I can fix this when I get back.
How's your hand?
It'll be fine.
It doesn't look fine.
I've taken far greater injuries from my many battles.
just
I'll
swallow
take
your
out
ego.
my healing tether.
Okay.
And so it's
You're wasting healing tether on the man. Oh my god.
So describe what we see happening.
Yeah, so it's almost like a jute or hemp rope, and just an old rough brown coloured rope.
White.
And I'm going to start tying...
Specifically white.
It does say specifically white here. And I'm going to start tying knots in it while speaking healing incantations, muttering them under my breath. And then as I finish, I pull on the cord and all the knots release and the healing energy will kind of go into his hand. So you just see some little sparks.
How much mana are you spending?
4.
Okay, so that's 1d4 plus 4. 5.
Oh, it's 1d4.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it is 1d4, isn't it? No, sorry, actually, is it 1d6?
1d6.
Sorry, apologies. It's 1d6, you're right. I was thinking of a different spell.
My bad.
No, it was my bad.
For 7.
Okay. Okay, no, that's correct.
Plus magic. Is it plus grip point, plus magic, plus grip points, or just...
Let me just look up the spell description.
So
I'm pretty sure it's 1d6 plus
grip
the
points.
magic is what you heal. Where the blood? Yeah, healing tether. Yeah, 1d6 plus magic of grip points is healed. So that was 3 plus 4 is 7.
Who else is hurt?
Just to take the sting off. And yeah, so then I'll turn
I'll
around
be
and
fine.
say, is anyone else injured? Oh my god, I wasn't hurt this time.
Yay! Sylvia, you're injured.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you do this, he says, "Thank you, my dear."
Don't mention it. Really, don't mention it. Sylvia, are you okay?
Yeah, but I can heal other people who are hurt, and then if I have power left, I'm happy I'll use that for myself.
Is anyone
That's
else
very kind and
hurt?
gracious. You were injured as well, my dear.
Mina,
It's
how are
fine.
you?
Oh, I'm grand, don't worry about it.
Albert did very well there.
Did you got hurt? No.
No.
Who else got hurt? Was it just me?
It was you, Du Bois. Did Mina
I did,
and
yeah.
Mina?
Oh, I'm gonna heal Mina.
Yeah.
That'll be fine, don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna heal you.
Right. So
No.
it's minor healing word is 1d4 plus your magic and it's 1d4 per 2 mana. How much mana you spent?
How much damage did you take?
11.
On a scale of 1 to whatever your hit points are.
11.
How are you
So,
doing?
I mean, 2d4 plus 4 would
Yeah,
do a fairly decent job.
I'll
So
do
that's going to be 4
2d4.
mana.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't want to use that.
What's int again?
What?
Initiative. The initiative bonus. What?
Dex and
Dex.
quick reflexes.
That's not, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
no,
that's
it's
top.
24,
Yeah.
so I'm fine.
Oh God!
fuck's sake.
2 1s, 6
Five.
points.
Oh yeah, 6 points.
You're healed 6 points.
That's alright.
Yay.
Sleep it off, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm white, so yeah, no, I'm gonna.
So you spend your time healing Nina and yourself. Dubois goes over to the.
I'm gonna spend 2 on myself.
He goes up. He pulls one of the direwolves closer to the other, and he takes out some rope from his bag and starts tying the carcass, the creatures together, and then he lifts them up onto his shoulders to carry them back.
Do you need some help with that?
Oh no, it's okay, my dear. Maybe actually, I tell you what, my dear. Why don't? I know. That's a fine weapon you have there. What if we put the creatures over the haft and carried it together?
I'm sorry, Albert is not really made for these kind of things.
I understand. I'll do it on my own. He's like these 2 massive direwolf carcasses he's carrying on his back. As you head back.
Okay, Sylvia is going to fall into step with Gwyn and lean over and just very quietly whisper in her, I saw what you did.
It was just a sting, and I healed him for about the
Yeah,
same.
but he is on our side as much as...
He's on his own side.
Oh, very much, but he is useful to us right
Can
now.
I hear this?
No, because she said that she's leaning
Telling
over and says it
her.
quietly. So no,
I'm
you
saying
can't
it
hear
as
it.
quietly as I can
Yeah.
because I don't want to get the
Yeah,
rest
of
of
course.
the party involved.
So you head back towards Sheffield. It's a good fair walk. By the time you get back, it's quite late in the evening. The night has fallen, or the sun has fallen rather. You get into, you head straight to the Petit Auberge. As you walk in, there's a bit of a crowd there. As Dubois walks in, carrying the 2 dire wolves across his shoulders, and everybody starts, they see him like gasp. I was like, the mighty hero has returned! Dubois! Dubois!
Excuse you.
They can't hear you because they are cheering and shouting. So the tiny little person going, excuse me, is drowned out by the noise.
Sylvia is going to say, we helped!
Sylvia killed one, and Gwyn says it as loud as
yes,
she can.
there is like
Okay.
it's a pub full of people
Yeah,
cheering, and
they
he's
don't
like, as he walks in, he's like waving and all, please, please, I did have some help from these fine ladies.
Yeah, you did.
Helps just somehow.
50% exactly. 50% help exactly. Sylvia killed one.
And he
We didn't move
goes
with
over,
a fucking wolf.
throws the 2 down, the 2 carcasses down on one of the tables, and says, This was good. This was an excellent kill. Now, do you know what? I feel you should take the gold from the farmers. They said 5 gold per direwolf. You should take the 10 gold for yourselves. I don't need it.
So generous.
And as he's saying that, he was like, he's such a generous man. He's so kind. He's so
Well, considering he's probably going to keep the pelts and sell them for
and
more.
everybody starts going up. People are offering to buy Dubois drinks, and he's loving it. And he does. He's like, no. The women folk, they helped as well. They were so useful in battle and healing magics and eventually starts telling a story of how he tracked the creatures through the snow, and there was a massive fight and magic flying everywhere. And he's like, and then my rifle exploded. There was one creature left. So, leaping through the air, drove my dagger into its eye and punched it with my fist, cracking its very skull, leaving it staggering for the brave sorceress to finish him off with her earthen magics. And everybody's enthralled by this story, and you see them all hanging off of his every word as you're sitting off in the corner with 1 or 2 people coming up saying, well done, well done. It was great that you could help Dubois. So you're so lucky.
Really patronising.
No, but they're like very much help Du Bois.
Sylvia's just going to go to the bar. She doesn't give a shit.
I'm going to buy Sylvia a drink. And say, congratulations, you killed that last.
Ooh!
He did.
Do you know fucking what? Can I use my wordsmith, please? Or my gift of the gab was.
Well, what happens is you can try doing that. The innkeepers, the innkeepers do provide you with dinner. Okay, you give me a roll.
Yeah, Mina has her dinner. He has her wine. He doesn't
Jesus
give a
fucking
shit.
Christ! Never mind.
What's your total? Charm plus wordsmith.
Can I use my persuasion?
Yeah, of course. So that is a
10.
5, 10. Yeah, you're trying to tell people stories and they're listening to you and they're like, well done, that was really great.
No, I'm not trying to tell them stories. I'm just trying to correct that we didn't just help.
Yeah, and with a 10, they listen to your stories and say, well done that you're able to help them. And yeah, the night is one of the townsfolk cheering that these terrible creatures were killed by the local legend with some help from the womenfolk. And eventually, as the evening does progress, Du Bois does finally leave, carrying the 2 direwolf carcasses with him. And
when he's leaving, I actually want to talk to him.
Okay, you go to talk to him.
And I'm just going to say, if you still have any generosity left after that wonderful story, would you mind sharing one of the pelts with us?
Well, I will need to use some of the monies from the sale of these pelts to repair my rifle.
Sounds like a you problem, but okay.
And he pats you on the shoulder and says, "You were great today.
Get your hand off me."
That's some fine shooting with that revolver. Good night, all. And there's like, good night, Du Bois! And he leaves. Cheers.
I just take my share of the gold, stick it in my bag.
And Nita's going to
turn around. Well done, I'm happy. I couldn't give.
Well, I'm going to buy us all around. So, cheers to us. I think we worked very well together as a team. And it was a pleasure fighting alongside you.
And I think that is a perfect place to pause in our story.
Ooh, I want to bite him! I'm just so
He would like that, I think.
Another excursion into the famed Forest of Tronçais, though this time with a very different outcome. And also a very, very tough encounter with some terrifying beasts. But thankfully, local legend and hunter extraordinaire Phillipe Du Bois was there to help the party. Though I think most of them would have rather he was eaten by the wolves. What will happen next? Is this the first and only time our heroes will find themselves working alongside this man? Probably not, but we'll surely all enjoy the next session. Join us next time to find out. If you enjoyed this adventure and like to know more about the world of Faerith, both the system and setting, please be sure to be following us on social media where you get regular updates. We're very active on Twitter, while there's still a Twitter @Faerith, and we're appearing on other social media platforms also @Faerith. Also, we have an itch.io page, fay-earth.itch.io. Please check that out. You'll find a bunch of products by us, all free to download, a lore primer, and a couple of fun one-shots with pre-generated characters and quick play guides, so you can have a taste of the world of Faerith.